Hello and welcome to Outside In. My name is Steven. Today I'm going to be looking at a couple of vacuum cleaners for cars and trucks. A few weeks ago I decided to get a car vac so that I could carry with me. So if I was out somewhere, I was riding someone around and they made a mess, that I could pick my vacuum cleaner up, plug it into the lighter plug and vacuum the truck out. So I found what looked like a pretty cool device, pretty strong, but then after I purchased it, I saw another one that was rather interesting. And the reason I say interesting is because I've never seen a car vac like this. It has a built-in air compressor for pumping up car tires and truck tires. So I was like, wow, that might be quite an interesting video, not just to compare the two vacuum cleaners, but also test the functionality of the one that pumps up car tires. So I was like, wow, that might be a pretty interesting video, because I have an idea of what I would like to do with that pump and pumping up two different tires two different ways. But we'll get to that later. Right now what I want to do is I want to show you these and then unbox them. I have not even unboxed them yet. This is going to have to be a two-part, because the other part I need my truck in order to be able to complete this video. First, I want to test for decibel levels of these two vacuum cleaners, and I also want to use my meter to test for Pascals. So I would like to test both of those and see if they live up to what they say they can do. So I know this is a little bit different, but you know what? I like being different. It makes life interesting. Anyway, without further ado, let's get to this unboxing of these two hopefully incredible vacuum cleaners, and I'm excited to test these out for you guys. So let's get to it now. Okay, this is the first vacuum, and let me bring it up closer so you can see it. It is the THWRX corded car vacuum cleaner, and it says THISWORX. So I guess that's the name, but also hopefully that means this works. So let's get this unboxed and see what we have inside. Okay, so and it comes with little carry case. Who doesn't need a carry case? Okay, let's pull this out of the bubble wrap, and then I'll get you a closer look over here at everything. Comes with a nifty little owner's manual. It should not be difficult to figure this out. Probably won't even need the directions anyway, right? Okay, I gotta try to stay in frame here. Yeah, that looks like that is a clear attachment that you just plug right into that. And it's tapered right there, so you can easily get around your floor, your vehicle. So yeah, that is one of the attachments. And the other attachment is this brush nozzle that also just plugs right in. And then I guess you can do some scrubbing action while you're vacuuming. And comes with a little brush. I don't know what that brush would be for. Maybe to brush out your attachment brush, or maybe just to dust your vacuum cleaner. It also comes with a hose, a flexible hose, and it has a small end and a bigger end, and I would assume the small end is to see who needs directions, right? Who needs the manual? It plugs right in to the vacuum cleaner there, and now we have an extension that we can reach those tight places. Wow, that don't sound very powerful, but we'll find out. We'll see. All right, yeah, that is pretty small. It's not real big. I do believe that the other vacuum cleaner is going to be bigger, and that is because it has that air compressor built into it. But I don't know about you, but to me, this doesn't sound too powerful. So let me turn that on again, and you can see the little light here. Yeah, I don't know about you, but that to me just THISWORX doesn't sound too powerful. So we'll just have to see. Now we need to find out what is the decibel rating. Let's see what the decibel level is. So that's why I love this smart sensor. I love the black background and the white numbers. Okay, so all right, let's just see what the decibel level is of this, and I will be quiet and turn it on right now in 3, 2, 1. Okay, it reached 78.6 decibels, which isn't so bad. So we'll have to see what the other one is once we get that out and opened. Turn the decibel meter off. What I want to do now is I want to test the Pascal rating of this meter. So I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. All right, let's see. What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to put it over the vacuum part of this and test the Pascal rating. I'm going to have to zoom in on this. All right, that'll work. Now I'll just have to turn this on and then hold it like you would vacuum in your vehicle and see what the Pascal rating is. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, wow. All right, 3,500 pascals. Okay, that is THISWORX Vacuum Cleaner, 3,500 pascals of suction power, which is okay. We'll see what the other one does. Does have a nice little light there. The light is not very bright. There is also a button right here in front of the light that looks like, do I need the manual or not? But it looks like you'd push it. And yep, the garbage pail comes off, detaches. And then you would pull the filter out, it looks like straight out. Oh, it does. It just pulls out. Still didn't need the manual. Well, that's good. Didn't need the manual. Yeah, it just pulls out and then you push it back in. And then reattach it to the vacuum cleaner. And snapped in, and there you're good to go for another pail full of dirt. We're also going to be picking up some dirt with this. I'm looking at a rug right now that I could probably use for the vacuum test. But I want to do the vacuum test with both of them out here, and that'll be probably the last thing I do before I do the other thing that I have to do, but I can't do that until I get my truck back. Okay, so now let's get into the other vacuum and see what that one's all about, and put this one aside for the moment. So now let's take a look at the second vacuum cleaner, and this looks like, if I'm saying it right, a VARSK, V-A-R-S-K, and on the back it says a VAR 1000. Oh, it looks like this one also has LED light, has a digital display, preset auto shut off, 15-foot cord, 150 psi, 12 volt DC. It says 35 liter per minute inflation rate, so I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to test that. And it says 8,000 Pascal vacuum. Oh wow, that's going to be more than double what the other one was. Let's just hope, oh my goodness, cross fingers that this really is 8,000. That would be awesome. It has a 0.6 liter vacuum cup. All right, you know what? Let me look and see. This is the THISWORX that I just looked at. DC 12 volt, maximum motor power 110 watts, power cable 16 feet. Vacuum degree says not less than 4,500 pascals. Well, I guess what? We just told them that they're not right because I think it registered 3,900 when we did our Pascal test. But it says no less than 4,500 and it actually did 3,900. So yeah, I would say that is not a true statement. So what we're going to do now is we are going to unbox the VARSK. Okay, what we're going to do is we are going to unbox the VARSK 4-in-1 car vacuum, tire inflator, digital gauge, LED light. So let's get this unboxed, making sure that we're in the frame. Well, oh wow, we even have some better attachments with this one so far, or that one anyway. that the other one did not have. A user manual. And we have a brush attachment. Then we have, oh, this one comes with some football attachments and stuff. Well, you know what? Duh. Of course it would, because it's got the built-in compressor. Boy, don't I feel like a ninny. Of course it comes with those things. And the filter, I hope this is an extra one, or this might be the one that it comes with that you have to install into the vacuum. We'll find that out. And it comes with a handy dandy little air hose that you plug into your tires to pump them up, or any other device that has tire valves. And it comes also with a flexible hose, and it has 2 holes on each end of the same exact size. So I would imagine that is for plugging in an attachment, which I'm correct. Plugging in this attachment, which also I'm correct. And I'm assuming that either one of these ends also plugs into the vacuum cleaner. Very well packaged. Oh, it is an extra one because it already has a filter inside. So it does come with an extra filter. Another plus. And there is the digital gauge for the PSI, I'm sure, the tire pressure gauge. Wow, this feels a lot more solid. My, oh my. This has a separate light button. So you can turn the light on without the vacuum, it looks like. So that's pretty cool. Probably, so if you're working at night pumping up your tires, you can use the light to find where you need to go. Who knows? All right, and then here is the cable that it comes with. 15 foot, I believe it said. And this also looks like, just like the other vacuum, there's a button right here that I'm assuming we push in, and this whole dirt trash collector will pull off, and it does. Just that simple. And this also looks like, just like the other one, yep, it pulls right out. Looks like this can be washed in the sink to clean it. So probably not having to buy filters very often. Plus, since you have an extra one that comes with it in the box. Wow, this really feels a lot more solid. Wow, I'm glad I got this. This is the one I'm kind of excited about, this one. And then you got some information right here. But I would need my magnifying glass. But hopefully that is being in focus so you can read what that says. Because right now I can't. I see another plus about this. The cord has a Velcro wrap on it. So it's always with the cord, so you can easily wrap it up and store it without finding a twisty to put it back together. All right, let's plug this in. Oh, look at that. Just like I thought. This button right here, yeah, comes on by itself without this being on. This light definitely looks brighter than... Now, it's not going to show up in here because it's too bright in here. Okay, and it has a nice digital display. Blue background. It's like black numbers. Wow, easy to read, easy to see. Wow, look at that. Okay, it has a settings button. Now that I think is PSI, bar, kilopascal, kilogram per centimeter square. Is that what that was? Yeah. Wow. Okay. I've never seen a reading like that, I don't believe. Oh, looky here. I see something else that you will find interesting. It looks to me like if you use these little plus and minus buttons, that you can set what you want your PSI to be. I'm assuming that's what that's for. Go up or down, set it to whatever tire pressure you want. And then once you start the pump, I feel like it's going to automatically shut off once it reaches that set pressure. So anyway, let me look in the instructions and see if I'm right. And I would say I'm right. That's what I thought. Press the plus and minus buttons to adjust the preset tire pressure. Push the power switch backwards, then air pump starts to work and will automatically stop after inflating to preset value. And I was right. That's exactly how that is going to work. Okay, so push backwards. It says push backward. Push the power switch backward. I wonder, wow, you know what? I wonder if this is supposed to be a 5 amp power supply. All right, let's see. Power 8 amps. Uh-oh. This is an 8 amp. It says 8 amps, so that's probably why this is not starting the pump. Wow, you know what? What if that may be hindering the other one from vacuuming the right Pascal? We'll see what this one does, and if this is way under what it states, it may very well be that my power supply that I have here is too small. Yeah, because this is 4.5 amps. So it might not be powerful enough, oh my goodness, to run these. Alright, well we'll see. We'll try this and see. Alright, let's try the decibel reading on here and see how loud it is. Okay, you know what? That's pretty interesting. That's about around 73, 74. That's actually pretty quiet. Yeah, that is really quiet. All right, so let's see what the vacuum is on this, and if it is too low on this one as well, it could very well be that I need to get a bigger power supply. Now let's see what the Pascal rating is on this. Make sure I get this on the right spot. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, this is a lot more powerful than the other one, but still does not come up to the 8,000. So I am thinking it may very well be my power supply is too small. Okay, that is kind of a bummer, I'm thinking, because it could be that the power supply here is too small. It's saying 4.5 amps, and that is saying that it needs 8 amps to run correctly. So that means that I need a bigger one of these and then run these Pascal readings again to see if it gets any better. Let me see what this other one says. It says 110 watts. So, yep, 8 amps. This one also says 8 amps. So, yeah, you know what? I'm probably going to say that is why it's not doing any better than it is as far as suction goes. So, I'm going to have to give that a shot and do that again. I do believe I will leave this in the video because this would be good information for someone to know. Yeah, because I never really gave that any thought. I mean, when I've had vacuum cleaners for cars before, I just plug them into the car and then just use them to vacuum. I wasn't even thinking about how many amps they were pulling. So after doing the Pascal reading, and these not even coming close to what they say they will do, still did pretty awesome. So I'm going to say that if I can get this thing to proper amperage, I have no doubt that is going to reach the 8,000 pascals that it claims, and that would be the one I would want in my truck. Plus I was hoping that was going to happen because this has that compressor in it, and once I get my truck back, I really want to try that feature as well, and that way I'll have the truck on, have it plugged in, so it'll be getting plenty of amps that way. Yeah, so I'm going to wait until I need to get a bigger one of these. So yeah, I'm probably going to have to put the video on hold until I can get another one of these, like a 10 amp one. Oh, that's what I should have got to begin with. That's what I should have got. But anyway, alright, so yeah, I'll have to end the video right there. Yeah. And when I come back, I won't have the same clothes on, probably because it'll be a different day. So, until I can get some better amperage, I'm going to have to put this video on hold, unfortunately. But I had fun so far, so it's got my mind off of any other troubles with my truck. So, I'm not sure what's going to happen. So anyway, God's will be done, and the best thing can happen, right? Amen to that. Amen to that. I don't want my will done. Because if our will is done, it's never going to work out. It's never going to work out. God, your will be done. I will see you in the next one.